All right, guys, and welcome back to Armchair Allstars. And just, this is our week 12. Week 12, man, we are so close to the finish line of seeing how this season plays out. And as always, I'm joined by my co-host here, Jason. How are you tonight, Jason?
Doing good, man. Just trying to stay warm.
Yeah, it's finally warmed up here. Actually, it's supposed to be in the 70s here this weekend.
Yeah, I won't see those again until July.
No, I can't do the cold weather. Anything under 65 is cold.
I might see it in March when I come home from my golf trip. That'd be about it.
Yeah. And as always, thanks for watching Armchair All-Stars. And if you could do us the smallest of favors, if you could like, comment, and subscribe on this video, it'd be much appreciated. All right, so how are you feeling about week 12?
I haven't glanced at a few games, but I feel pretty good about my picks, except for one. But
yeah,
I'm feeling so good about it.
I'm feeling confident enough, I guess. All right, you ready to get this started? 'Cause some of this might be painful today, I think.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, so let's go ahead and start it off strong with the first game on Friday night, 7:30. Clemson at Louisville.
I'll let you go first on this one.
All right. Man, that's a tough one. As I look at it, and obviously, just go ahead and let it be known, I'm going to pick Clemson. But if I'm a Louisville fan, I'm looking at this, and I'm feeling super, super disrespected. I'm a 7-2 team, ranked 20th in the country, and the spread's only 3.5. Playing a 4-5 unranked Clemson at home. I'm going to go Tigers. I'm going to go Clemson because we're back to that. If we're not supposed to win the game, we'll win thing. So here we are.
I'm picking Louisville because they have to win this game to have a chance at the ACC championship. And they need some help probably for that.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
They need Virginia to lose.
Yep. All right, so we have Minnesota at Oregon. The Golden Gophers at Oregon. This is a tricky one, I think.
I was thinking that, but then again, Minnesota went and played Iowa and got absolutely stomped. So I'm going to have to go Oregon.
Yeah, I'm going to have to take the Ducks on that one, too. I just think that Oregon's just they're a decent team this year.
And they'll still lose first game of playoffs, but
No, whatever. You know what? I believe they'll make second round.
Okay.
All right.
Forget about it.
She's probably going to be the closest game in all of Saturday. We're going to start it off strong on Saturday. Wisconsin at Indiana. Matter of fact, you know what? We're both going to go pick Indiana on this. But here's the question. Make this a little more interesting. The spread's 29.5. Over or under?
Over.
Yeah, 1,000% over.
They had their scare last week. They're coming out with punishment this week.
Yeah, Wisconsin has just been awful. And Indiana's been spectacular. I mean, they've been good.
Yeah.
Even in the close games, they've pulled it out, done what they need to do, and won.
They almost got somebody last week, though. Wisconsin did. They did get somebody. Got Washington. That's who they got last week. Upset Washington.
All right. So the next one we got coming up, South Carolina at Texas A&M.
I was taking points. I would take South Carolina just because they given Texas A&M almost 20. But I'm going to take A&M for the outright.
Yeah, I got to go A&M. I don't think South Carolina can cover the points on the way they performed the last few weeks. Nothing against South Carolina, but nothing against South Carolina because they're South Carolina, but they have not looked good.
This is a must-win for them, though. So they're going to pull out every stop they can and try and make a bowl game. But I just don't think they have enough.
Yeah. All right. Here's one of my most interesting ones, and I'm really hoping on my pick on this one. It's Notre Dame at Pittsburgh, at the host of College Game Day. Going to be at Pitt.
Yeah. Surprised me a 7-2 game. That's where it's gonna be at, but I know your hatred. I already know where you're going.
Oh, Pitt Panthers all day. Pitt by 100.
And Pitt's only lost 2 games, and in both games they lost by a touchdown. I mean, they've lost by 1 score both times they lost.
Yep.
But they really haven't jumped on nobody either, except for a small school. So it's going to be close. I think Notre Dame wins it, though.
All right. Yeah, obviously I'm going Pitt on that. And the other than my dislike of Notre Dame is, I think the coach at Pittsburgh has the right attitude, because I don't know if you saw the press conference on that yesterday.
Did not.
So they asked the coach there at Pittsburgh about what he thought going into the Notre Dame game. Is he concerned about winning? And he's flat out said, I don't care about winning. It's not even an ACC game, and we're going to win the conference this year. I don't care if we lose 100-3. It's not a conference game, so it don't matter.
I mean, that is true. He is not wrong on that.
And I think
they are only 1 loss in the ACC.
Yeah, I mean, they are in the mix. There's that, and number 2. I mean, and there's that other of getting that hype built up, playing a top 10 team and all that. And he has downplayed it at every turn, which I think is the right way to go. Go out and play your game.
Pretty much.
All right. So the next one coming up, we got number 18 Michigan at Northwestern.
I take Michigan. I don't think they'll cover the points, but I think they'll win the game.
Yeah, I got to go Michigan on that one too. I didn't know what the spread was. I was just looking 11.5.
11.5.
Yeah, I would take Michigan even with the points or without the points or whatever. I think Michigan's going to stomp them pretty bad. Going to try to make a statement 2 weeks before the Ohio State game, just to let them know that they run Ohio.
Unfortunately, Northwestern and Indiana, but okay.
Well, I just want to bash the Ohio State fans there that, yeah, you may be in a national champion, but Michigan runs that state.
Jeez.
So, South Florida at Navy.
Navy's more dangerous than people realize, but I want to South Florida.
They're not dangerous enough. I'm still angry from last week.
I mean, when was the last time they beat Notre Dame?
It should have been 2025.
The difference between Notre Dame and most other teams dealing with Navy is Notre Dame has seen that offense every single year, multiple times. Because they play both Army and Navy. So they're used to that style of offense. It don't surprise them.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go South Florida on this one. They're both 7-2, both 5, or one's 5-1 in the American, the other one's 4-1. But South Florida's decently impressive most of the time. Unless they get extremely overpowered, then they're just out of luck.
Yeah.
All right, Arizona at number 25, Cincinnati. That's a tough one.
That's a tough pick. I want to take Cincinnati though.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Bearcats. Go Taylor Swift's boyfriend.
We don't play there no more. He's losing this weekend.
Do what?
He's gonna lose this weekend. So.
Well, you had to have Patrick Mahomes at the Texas Tech game last week, so go Taylor Swift's boyfriend.
Yeah.
All right, number 11 Oklahoma at number 4 Alabama. And before you make your pick, I read a stat today that Oklahoma, minus the Red River Bowl, which is not an away game, minus the Red River Bowl, Oklahoma is 3-0 versus ranked teams in away games.
Oh, cool. So that means they'll be 3-1 this week. And they lose to Alabama.
I'm a Venables fanboy. I think he's got a trick up his sleeve. The Alabama quarterback, the only time he hasn't played really good is when he gets uncomfortable. And Oklahoma has one of the best defenses in the nation. I believe they're gonna make it a little uncomfortable,
Yeah,
and do what?
one of the worst offenses.
But I'm hoping they make him uncomfortable enough he makes some mistakes. But we'll see. But I'm gonna go Oklahoma.
Yep. Disagree on that one. That's fine.
All right. And the spread on that one's 5.5. Obviously, total Alabama.
Yeah.
All right. UCF at Texas Tech.
I gotta stick with Texas Tech. I said they're Big 12 champion this year. I've been calling it all year, so I'm gonna stick with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Texas Tech on that one too. I don't even think that'd be much of a game to even watch, unless you like offense on one side.
Yeah. It should be a blowout.
All right. North Carolina State at Miami.
Oh man, Miami keeps playing the way they have the last couple of weeks. They're gonna lose this game, but I'm gonna pick Miami because I have faith in NC State to mess it up.
Yeah, I got to go Hurricanes on that one too. I just picking NC State's about as good as picking Clemson. That if you pick them, they're probably going to lose. So I'm gonna go Hurricanes on that one. All right. Georgia Tech at Boston College.
Oh, Boston College, number 8 this week in the bottom 10. I will take Georgia Tech.
the 1-9 Boston College.
Yeah, they're not good this year at all. So
yeah, I'm gonna have to go rambling wreck on that one. Old Georgia Tech.
King might have 200 yards rushing.
Yeah, they're even giving Georgia Tech 16.5. I'm not sure what the world's coming to these days. I mean, think about it. Game day has been at Vanderbilt, and it's going to be at Pittsburgh, and Georgia Tech's got a higher than 10-point spread against a conference rival.
Away.
Yep.
Traveling.
All right. Number 21, Iowa at 17, USC. 6-3 Iowa, 7-2 USC.
I think this ends USC's dream. I think Iowa's going to take this one out. They should have won last week, messed it up. So
I'm gonna go USC on that one because the only reason why is because it's in USC. That's the only reason. They have home field advantage.
Because it's not cold.
There's that, and it's just the time, the travel, and the distance, and the time effect and all that. I think it's going to be a pretty close game. I think that little bit of a home, that little bit of a home field advantage is going to be what counts.
I said Iowa's only lost. They lost 3 games, 2 in the Big Ten. They lost to Oregon and Iowa, both of them close. So Indiana, excuse me, both of them close. So I think was it Penn State they lost to? I can't remember who they lost to. Also, no, I was right. Oregon by 2 and Indiana by 5. So yeah.
All right, number 19, Virginia at the Dukies. And this ain't basketball.
You're right, it's not. And Duke, you don't know which one's going to show up. And they have got Duke favored in this game, which is kind of surprising to me. I want to take Virginia on this one. I think someone else is going to be the one to end their dreams.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Virginia on this one too. I think
I want to pick Duke badly, but they got 2 games left. I think VTech's going to be make their season better by ending Virginia's chance.
Yeah, it always makes you feel a little better to ruin your rival's chances.
That's right.
All right. New Mexico State at Tennessee.
Tennessee, big. They might not cover the.
It's only 41.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm obviously going to go Tennessee on that one. New Mexico State is a whole whopping 3-6.
Yeah.
All right, Florida at Ole Miss.
Florida gave a run at Georgia, but I don't think Ole Miss is going to sleep on them now because of that fact.
No.
So Ole Miss.
Yeah, we all know my feelings about hopping on the Lane train. I'm gonna hop back on it and stay on it. So I'm gonna take Ole Miss. All right, number 13, Utah at Baylor.
Utah still got the outside chance of getting to the Big 12 championship game, so they got a lot to play for. So I'm gonna take Utah.
Yeah, Utah all day for me. Baylor's they've been so up and down. It's hard to say. Utah's been pretty consistent this year.
Yeah.
All right, UCLA at Ohio State.
Well, I'll tell you, it was get hot there for a little while, but then he went back to their losing ways. So I'm gonna take Ohio State.
Yeah, the spread on that one's only 32.5.
And it's in Ohio.
Yep, it is in Ohio. Yeah, it hurts. It burns. As Smeagol would say, it burns us. But I'm going to have to pick Ohio State. And I'm going to take a shower shortly after this recording. Because I feel dirty and disgusting. All right. Number 10, Texas at number 5, Georgia.
It's in Georgia.
Yep.
And
5.5 point spread toward Georgia.
Texas looked a lot better last year than they have so far this year.
Yes.
During the entire season. And Georgia owned them last year. So I want to take Georgia until Texas beat Georgia. I want to pick Georgia.
I'm gonna take Texas. I'm gonna take. I believe Sarkisian has a little something in his pocket for old the Bulldogs there. I just got a gut feeling that Texas is gonna squeak one out by Georgia.
Unless they put another Manning in the backfield.
Hey, every dog's got to have his day. Now I think Saturday might be his day.
All right. You say so.
I do. I've only been wrong once. Just ask me.
Yeah.
All right. Texas at BYU. Not Texas. TCU at BYU.
Well, it's Texas Christian. BYU got embarrassed and they want a rematch. I'm sure they do. So they're going to be playing hard to get back, take a chance of playing Texas Tech again in the championship game. Yep. So TCU is the wrong team at the wrong time to run into. Yeah,
I might have to go BYU on that one too. I've only been wrong about them twice this year. Once I picked against them and once I picked them.
I'm surprised the point spread still.
Let's see. Yeah, that one is 4.5.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, that's all the top 25 games we got coming up this week. Let's check out the only bowl-eligible team in the state of South Carolina, shall we?
Coastal. They're not on bye this week?
They are not. The Coastal Carolina Chanticleers play Georgia Southern. 6-3 Coastal at 4-5 Georgia Southern.
Coastal.
Yeah, oh yeah. Shots up. Gotta go Chanticleers.
Yeah. Yeah, they got 2 more wins in them this year. This is one of them.
Yeah, Coastal looked really, really, really bad the first of the year, especially when they got beat up on by Virginia. And who could have thought that Virginia's going to be the number 19 team in the country?
For now, yeah.
Well, at any time, ever, for any reason in football, ever.
Good point.
Virginia is ranked. I mean, it's kind of like the whole Vanderbilt thing 3 years ago. What if I told you, hey, man, 1 year Vandy's going to upset Alabama, and then they may make the top 10 in all the NCAA and not at the first of the season?
Yeah, or
Yeah, I
they'll
mean,
beat
that's...
every Alabama team in 1 year.
Yeah, and now I'm sitting here looking at it. We might have our Power 5 outlier sitting over here. James Madison is playing App State. Set James Madison.
I won't take James Madison. They're a way outlier. They almost need South Florida to lose again. To be honest with you. But,
They're a way outlier.
But they can't have them losing Navy because Navy's still only got one loss. Or two losses, excuse me.
Yes, and I was watching I forget which show I was watching yesterday or the day before, but they were talking about how the ACC may not have any teams go to the playoffs.
Well, you gotta have one.
Nope. He said the rule is written, and he pulled his little book out and he's reading it.
No,
the top five. No, the way it's written is the top 5 conference champions get an automatic bid. If the ACC is not ranked in the top 5 of the conferences, they won't get an automatic bid. If they didn't write it in, that's assuming that they would always make it.
They can do that and try to say that and try to twist words all they want to. One of them's going to get in. It's automatic. I mean, it is what it is. They're a group of 4. There ain't 5 no more. So name 2 other conferences that's going to be considered better than what their champion is. Name 2. Because you want to name 2.
Give me 1 second. Let me pull up the rankings there.
There ain't no one outside the ACC and the other conferences ranked, except for South Florida. That's it.
Go to my old buddy ESPN here, rankings. All right.
Which rankings you want? The regular rankings, or you want
the regular playoff rankings?
Playoff rankings. There's only one team that's not a group of 4 that's in there. It's South Florida. That's it.
Yep, you got South Florida.
That's it.
But if Miami loses another game, Georgia Tech loses a game, and Louisville loses, and Pittsburgh loses, it could really highly. Now they're talking about it's a really highly unlikely scenario, like very unlikely. But the ACC's played bad enough this year that it could happen. It's possible.
But if you look at the AP and the college poll, coaches poll, James Madison is ranked over South Florida in both of those.
Yep.
So there's a push in those polls to get James Madison ahead of South Florida because if they win.
Now let's pull up the best team in all the state of South Carolina.
Presbyterian got disappointed me last time.
I hurt my feelings a little bit. I got to tell you, down to my soul.
Yeah.
I bragged on them a little bit, being the only undefeated team in South Carolina, and here we are at 8-2. They're playing St. Thomas, Minnesota. In St. Thomas, Minnesota.
I hope they have a dome.
Do what?
I hope they have a dome because that sounds cold.
It says stadium.
Oh, I want to pick.
It's supposed to be 54 there Saturday.
Yeah, that's summertime for them out there. St. Thomas Tommies. Yes, that's their team name.
Yep, they are 7-3.
Yeah, 5-2 in conference. I'm looking at it myself. Oh, way Presbyterian's been playing lately. I want to pick St. Thomas.
All right.
I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I picked them twice and they lost twice, so I'm gonna pick the other team this time.
Yeah, I got to stick with the Blue Hose, man. I can't sell them out quite that quick.
I'm doing it out of spite. I'm doing it hopefully because they'll make me wrong.
Remember, you tried that with South Carolina, and it hasn't worked yet either.
It almost worked though once. The other time I actually picked Anthony to win it because they're playing in Ole Miss. You know.
You know the old adage about close, right?
Yep.
Only
Sure,
counts.
one man.
Do what?
I sure had a hand grenade.
Yep. It only counts of horseshoes and hand grenades. All right, here we go. Here's a good one. I'm looking through for interesting games here, just kind of scrolling around. Here we go. The who's going to hire a coach first bowl? Arkansas to LSU.
Oh man, who's gonna hire one first?
Sure.
I think Arkansas and LSU.
Yep. And they play in the LSU. Spreads 5.5 for LSU.
Oh, where they playing at? In LSU.
Yep.
I'll take LSU. I think. Oh no, you know what?
Hang on. It's in Baton Rouge. It's in Baton Rouge. It's in Baton Rouge. I know. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm taking Arkansas. Old rivalry there. I think LSU is done for. I think Arkansas might not mess this one up.
I'm gonna take LSU just because the only reason I'm taking LSU, the only reason is I still feel bad about the New Orleans comment a few weeks ago, and I'm willing to suck on up for all you LSU fans and pick LSU, so you can disappoint me like you do the rest of the country. There, how's that?
Like the rest of the country.
Like the rest of the country.
That's why I'm picking Arkansas Fighting Petrinos. That's what they. That's what I call them. Bottom 10.
All
Just
right.
for that name on.
Here's another. This might be another good one. Mississippi State at Missouri. This actually might be a good game.
Mississippi State. Missouri's got on third quarterback. Mississippi State.
That's why I said it might be a good game. They have like half a quarterback left.
Yeah, yeah, that.
I'm gonna take Missouri just because it's not ranked, and I just feel like they might get lucky. But yeah, honestly, that if you want to watch an entertaining game, that would probably be the one I'd pick for you to watch. Mississippi State, Missouri.
Yeah, if you like running backs, it'd definitely be a game to watch.
Let's check out the happenings of the ACC here. Well, there's not a lot going on. Most everybody's playing somebody ranked, other than North Carolina and Wake Forest, and Virginia Tech,
Bills.
Florida State. Huh?
The Fighting Bills.
Yep, the Fighting Bills at Wake Forest. It sounds like a Sweet 16 basketball matchup.
It does. It does.
Yeah. All right. So how about Virginia Tech, Florida State? What you think on that one?
Which Florida State team's gonna show up? I don't know, man. Can they both lose? It's possible, isn't it?
I know.
I'll take Florida State on that one.
I'm gonna go Virginia Tech. Just.
I think they're winning every other game now. That's what they're doing.
Oh, is that what it is? They're alternating.
Yeah.
So they're going to the on. They're going to the on-off schedule.
Yeah, something like that. I have no clue. Oh, who that team even is anymore?
Yeah, that's really all I got for this week. I'm expecting a good game, and go Panthers is all I got to say about it. I really hope they upset Notre Dame and go ahead and drive that last nail in the coffin so everybody else shut up.
They'll still make the playoffs.
I don't want to even think about it. Don't even want to think about it. They don't make enough heartburn medication for me to start thinking about that again.
Might as well get over it.
Yeah, that's all I got for this week. You got anything else going on this week, Jason?
No, not too much. I'm kind of interested in watching that game myself, see how the Dallas Cowboys of college football do.
I'm not touching that one. I may go cry later because of it. I'm practicing to be a fan, but still. All right, guys. Well, once again, thanks for watching Armchair Allstars. We appreciate you guys coming by every week. And don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Till next time.
Later.